Welcome everyone to a new episode. I'm your host Jesse Sanchez, and from Buckhead Fight Club, fighting all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, is Lil Tank Roy Harris. Thank you for being on the show, man.
Hey, no problem.
What got you to the sport of boxing?
I've been doing for over 10 years, teaching it and competing here and there and little smokers and stuff. I got into boxing because I got tired of leg injuries from Muay Thai. And it's easier to find competition in boxing as well. Muay Thai wasn't doing it for me anymore. I'm just teaching it now. But yeah, that's why I got into boxing. I fell in love with it. So that's it. I'm a boxer.
So what age did you start?
30. I'm kind of old. Yeah. I started Muay Thai. Well, I started competing in Muay Thai when I was around 20 years old, but boxing, I started last year, actually, full-time, training full-time, getting these fights.
And what would you say is the biggest adjustment when you first started?
Well, training really, actually a lot, actually, because like my whole life changed after I like buckled down and decided to go for boxing 100%. So like home life changed and training changed too. I've never been in this good a shape, like ever. I've done wrestling, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, and boxing got me like in really good shape. This is the best shape I've ever been in. So much welcome adjustment.
What are your fight plans for this year? How many fights?
Man, I'm trying to fight every month if she let me. We missed this month for holidays and stuff, and not really being in the gym because of the holidays, and then the COVID is like really messing a lot of things up. But hopefully I start back next month, get that fight, have another one in March, April, May, and build my accolades so I can go professional as quickly as possible. Really not trying to be, I'm trying to stay active. I'm not really trying to be sitting around.
Gotcha. So as far as training, what is something that was important to you whenever you picked your corner?
How real they are, to be honest with you. Terry's like super real person. She let you know how it is from day one. And I really appreciated that from her. So when I went to Buckhead, it was like, all right, this is where I need to be right here. And it just kind of fell in my lap too. And day one, I'm in the ring sparring with a bell. Yeah, already. And she liked it. And she was like, I need you to keep coming back. And so I just kept coming back, just pretty much presented it. So all I had to do was take this. Yeah.
How was those hits? And I'm pretty sure you were adjusted to it because of the sport, but because of your
Yeah, so Muay Thai definitely made me tough, but I didn't have the gas tank. Now I do. Like me and Abel, we scrap now, but back that first time was tough. But I think I gained a lot of respect from everybody that watched it in the gym, and they appreciated me jumping in there and showcasing what I had at the time.
What would be something you wish you would have known just to prepare yourself a little bit?
Footwork and head movement. Top fighters, they stand straight up and bang. Okay, I'm gonna hit you, and then if you don't do anything, they're gonna hit you back. They're like rock'em sock'em robots. They just hit each other and take turns punching and kicking each other. And in boxing, you're not trying to get hit too often. So like head movement and footwork was like the biggest adjustment for me. And they told me I had pretty good footwork for a top fighter transitioning to boxing, but I really had to buckle down and focus on footwork and head movement, really angles. I'm still having some issues with staying on my heels, but other than that, I think I transitioned pretty well.
Have you always been a fan of the sport?
I grew up watching it with my dad. My dad was a big Tyson fan. So yeah, I grew up watching boxing. I grew up watching K1, all the striking arts, to be honest with you. I grew up watching all of it. Yeah.
Who are your favorite boxers growing up watching or you wanted to mimic when you stepped into?
Roy Jones Jr., Roy Jones, Mike Tyson, obviously, and also Pernell Whitaker growing up. But and those were boxers my dad would watch and he would show me and stuff. As I got older, it changed. Yeah.
Who do you like to watch now?
Now, Canelo, I like watching him. Obviously, I like watching Gervonta Davis. He's fun to watch. I also like watching this guy. A lot of people might disagree with this, but I actually really like watching Adrian Broner. I was a fan of his. I like him. He's flashy and stuff. Adrian, Triple G. Yeah, that's about it right now.
Where did you get the name Little Tank? Little Tank.
So from Terry, actually, she just how I fight and how I'm built. At first, she was like calling me like a little bulldog, like a little pit. Like a little pit bull. And then one day she was just like, man, he's like a little tank. And then she was like, there it is. I'm gonna start calling him Little Tank. It's like, so everybody in the gym, I walk in and they call me, hey, Little Tank, what's up, man? So it fit pretty good. So I like it.
So right now, for those that don't know, it's mid-January. Are you currently right now in training on?
I have a date, not a specific date yet, but we're like shooting for February. Hopefully we can find something coming up in February. Everybody's still trying to get back into the swing of things into the holidays and stuff, but hopefully we find something for February. That's like the goal right now.
How many rounds are you fighting?
3 rounds right now. Yeah.
Those minutes feel like forever.
Yeah, but a good way that I deal with it is first round, I'm like, I only got this amount of time. When I go by the minutes in the ring, when I hear the bell, I sit down, get my break. Then I'm like, all right, next round. This is all I need to do. Bell rings, and then next round, same thing again. 2 or 3 rounds, however long the rounds are. I'm like, that's all. I got that amount of energy. I can do it because I spar 6, 7, 8 rounds regularly. 3 rounds, 3, 4 rounds. I should be able to do it. So
For those that don't know, as far as a fan, after a fight, what does your body feel like? When the people just say they feel achy, but exactly what does it feel like?
it feels like you just exerted yourself. For real. Like you just got, okay, a good example. If you've ever been rear-ended by a car going 40 miles an hour, or how your body
Different.
it's super tense and it's sore after you get out and you're kind of achy, your back hurts, your neck hurts. That's how it feels. Granted, if it's a good fight, if you're just pummeling the guy, then you're probably just tired.
Now, your first fight, whenever you did the stare down, what was that feeling like?
It was honestly, it was like, I'm gonna kill this dude. Like I was staring into his eyes. I'm like, he has no idea what's coming to him. I could see it in him. Like he didn't know what he had in store for him. Confidence, really. Staring at him, I was confident and anxious because that first stare down, I had a whole nother week to wait to fight that. It was just like, all right, I'm ready. But I was pretty confident and anxious to fight.
Whenever you prepare for your fight, do you have any rituals like the night of? Is there something that you do the day of or the night of the fight or weigh-in?
Nah, man, I just kind of go with the flow. Not really. I don't really even have a song I listen to. To be honest with you, I might even say what's up to my opponent before we fight if he's okay with it. Like a lot of people be trying to mug and stare you down and stuff. I don't get caught up into all that. I know when that bell rings, that's when it starts. But before and after, it's whatever. I'm pretty easy going when it comes to.
All right, here we go. So in this part of the segment, I'm gonna throw some quick questions, quick answers. Okay. What is a fight that you'd like to see this year?
Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia.
Ooh, good one. If you had a chance to fight anyone in any weight class, heavyweight, but you were that weight, of course, who would you like to fight?
Canelo at 175. If I could ever reach that height and weight, that's right there.
What is a arena you hope to one day fight at?
Madison Square Garden. That's where a lot of greats have fought there.
Yeah, so if someone's gonna make a movie of you, they make a biography, a movie of you, who will play you?
Oh, I don't even know. I don't know too many people that look like me in the film industry.
It can be anybody. You gotta think about that. Right?
Jaden Smith.
There you go.
Yeah.
What is one song like whenever you work, when you're doing cardio and you got your headphones on? What is one song you have on repeat?
Invincible by 12 Foot Ninja.
Awesome. Is there any shout out you'd like to give? Sponsors? Anybody?
Obviously, I want to shout out Buckhead Fight Club. That's where I fight out. I want to shout out Terry the Boss Moss, my coach, Abella Aparicio, my stablemate, Mel Hellfire, another one of my stable. Also, I'll shout out Tsunami Mixed Martial Arts. I work there to teach Muay Thai there. Shout them out. I think that's about it.
No, Mom, Dad, we made it.
I ain't made it yet. I got to get the millions of dollars first.
All right, man. That's it.